Oh,
Now some Banjo
well.
Kazooie type of.
Tried.
But hello there, YouTube. The dynamic duo is back. It has been
Yes,
a
sir.
bit, but we're back. And we have some match play from Sully's Abode for y'all. Sully's is the local card shop we go to every Thursday for Digimon. Start about 6:30 p.m. Located in the good old town of Bolingbrook, Illinois. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, want to check us out or check the shop out, feel free to swing on by. I'll drop their store link down in the video description below. But today's matchup features are Purple Hybrid Qualifier Ante on the left. Not playing Purple Hybrid, he's playing Beelzemon this time around. Going up against Eric, who is playing another variant to the Shakkoumon sort of list that we have running around on our channel. So by the time this video goes live, this past week we had Jorge pilot a very spicy Shakkoumon list, which hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you haven't checked that video out, please do so. I mean, I think it was, I thought it was a really fun watch. I had a lot of fun watching and commentating that video. He had a really cool list, and it is in our Discord if you are interested. Eric is bringing his own take to the channel, which I think is really neat to see Shakkou get a little bit of love finally, after what seems to be forever, and him kind of being spliced into the Hootie hate. It's nice to see like just Shakkou getting the Shakkou love that it deserves.
Agreed.
But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As TJ has said in previous videos too, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let us hop right into the round.
Yeah, seeing just pure Shakkou, because I've tried so many builds for Shakkou and it's been so hard to make work in previous formats, but I haven't really tested it with the new one yet. It's just nice to finally kind of like at least have the ability to do something with it. I'm hoping from what we've seen with the recent Selfie-mon reveals, we can do the same.
Yeah.
With Selfie come BT-24.
Because I mean, the dual tamer in TK and Cody is strong, right? Being able to access
really
D-Digivolve when DNA evoing, when you pair that with the new Shakkou, getting like a double D-Digi is pretty heat.
Yeah, D-Digi 2. Not to mention the fact that it's a tamer effect, so like when people have protection from Digimon effects, that doesn't matter for our boy, for our fella. Like it's the TK Cody just says, I'm a tamer, I don't care.
Right. So okay, we drop an Island of Adventure and call it a day, choking Ante to 1. And what's neat too is that before, as you can probably attest to, right, like the deck was very much so, as Ante hits a memory set or TK out of security, very reliant on that Armadillomon right there, having that end of turn DNA. Now that you have Angemon and Ankilo both having on play and on Evo, you can go ahead and Evo into a Shakkou. I think it's huge. I mean, we're seeing that with the Sylphie reveals too, as you mentioned. And it's nice that they're realizing that not every deck is Imperial and has that.
Yeah.
Those,
we don't all have
access
memory
to the
gain level
rookies,
4s.
and that too. So giving decks like Shakkou and Sylphie both access to like end of turn DNA, even if it's in a pseudo way, is really nice.
Agreed. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was always really rough for both the decks, just because like you do your play so many times, and even if you got the Evo and like did the Evo after passing turn, sometimes you'd still just lose the stack afterwards.
Right.
It's also interesting that they're like, it feels like they're trying to power creep partition already a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Exa. Oh, baby. But unfortunately, no hits off of that Ankilo.
Yeah, no.
It's a little tougher.
We go into a what was it, Lambmon, Sheepmon, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember his name.
Go into Ange, which that lamb I believe is an armor. If I'm not mistaken, which means I'm assuming if that is the case, then Eric is going for a Magna top end, which is pretty spicy.
Magna is what people tried to do with Shakkou before. Eric's debating on if he wants to. Okay, so you have to not to keep turn.
Yeah. Go ahead and block. We'll get the mills off of that Beelzemon swing. Then even the back in the Wizardmon, just set up.
Now, new Shakkou taunts, right? That's why he had to swing there?
Correct.
Okay.
You give one of your opponents
old Shakkou
start a main, go ahead and swing.
Right.
Just counting how many
Which is
cards
really-
in trash. Yeah, go ahead.
It's pretty good for Shakkou. Like that's a strategy that makes sense for Shakkou.
It's also
Especially when
pretty
you're giving
neat.
it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, especially when you're giving it so many blocker and barrier inherits. But go ahead, what were you gonna say?
Well, on top of that too, I mean, now you also give yourself accessibility to things like Sylphie Ace, Shadow Seraphi Ace, Darkdra Ace, a lot of neat top end level 6s that are ace cards, which again in today's meta, stuff like that happens and you can get punished, but we do end up just playing out a level 4, which we play out that I think is it lamb, sheep, maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't remember.
Armadillo.
Hold on.
And we do see a Valcase there. There is a Valcase.
Oh, it is sheep.
Sheep.
It is Sheepmon. Yep. Escalation, and when an attack target is switched, you may end the attack.
Go Angemon. Angemon effect, draw 1, and we'll be able to DNA Evo into another Shakkoumon here. Seeing the Shakkous. We'll be able to potentially keep turn if he wants to, but does opt to just choke to 1. Depending on what's in his hand.
I think it's fair.
I think it's fair, absolutely.
Yeah.
EX10 or EX10 Balmon. He's a pretty
Checking
solid card in his own right.
Yeah, should have reboot and blocker for sure. Looks like Ante didn't really mill anything too ideal. He's looking at that EX2 BLs, which is definitely an option. It's gonna just swing.
Problem is
I think it's fair.
We know that Eric picked up a Valcase though. But on deletion, what happens to it?
On deletion, you can spit out a Beelzemon.
Sure.
As there's 10 more cards in the trash.
Oh my lord, all the mills.
So,
all the
Ante
mills.
set up. He put that Impmon on top with the Wisdomon effect, milled it off other effects. We do block here. Does die, so it does let us spit out a boy, which we could spit out the BL's Ace and de-Digivolve that Shakkou.
I think he just hit a Shakkou. He had a big guy in security now.
I'll go rush BLs. Okay, that works too. Oh, you're right. No, he did hit a big guy in
rush
security.
BLs with
You are correct.
de-Digivolve.
And then we pop it off of the blast mode getting milled, which is really good.
And that casino hit. It hit.
Yep. And Ante,
I mean, Ante could easily, if he has a Beel's X, I mean, that could be, which we see in hand right there. That could be pretty solid. Yep, for 1.
Now, tough thing is here though is he no longer has rush now.
Correct. So he needed the X antibody to be able to swing, go into it, mill, and get the check-in. But here we'll be able to mill at least 2, I'm assuming.
Yeah, should mill 2. Oh, it's burn 3. We're at 30 cards,
okay.
looks like. And then
play a training. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you still have 4 security. You're chilling.
Yeah.
You put in your good round of aggression.
Eric's just looking at how many cards in deck. Looks like they were
solid. The thing is, as long as Ante has a BL's Ace access, he should be fine because he can just put cards back in the deck.
Recycles it, yeah. Going Kilo, and Kilo will go ahead and I believe this also negs, and then we go into another lamb or sheep. Go Shakkou. This one we'll be able to bounce.
That's the BT-23 Shakkou.
Bounce up to, I believe it looks like at this point, a level 4. But we will be able to de-Digivolve 1 and is now immune to effects until the end of Ante's turn. Tricky part here is like, where do you go from here? Because keeping turn is going to be pretty much non-existent. You could swing, but you don't have that... Oh, okay. So Island of Adventure just to recover that 1 security. Not bad.
Yeah, makes sense. I think... Yeah, I don't think we have blocker in our inherits right now.
Right.
So... oh, I guess, no, the Upa. The Upa gives blocker because it's multicolor, that's why.
Okay.
Because that Enki just gives minus DP, I believe, on attack. Or no, it's plus 1 KDP all turns.
Yeah. So beefy 9k blocker right now.
Yeah, I think Armadillo does the same with giving plus 1k as well, all turns, so...
Yeah, it's tricky because if you have 2 cards in hand, you do have to be careful here because if you don't... Training, pick up a Beel's X past turn. I think that's fair.
Actually, it's 12k Shakkou because of the... Oh, excuse me, Island of Adventure.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. I think that's fair here, though. because you don't want to go too Unga Boonga, because I don't think there was a good way for Ante to really go for game there with the blocker and island now in there.
No.
So you just kind of wait, force Eric to deal with this BLs if he can. If he can't, that's just another body that threatens game. But we will go Magna X.
Yeah, which just makes things really tough now for Ante to try and push any sort of game state here.
Yeah.
Drew his last card. There's nothing to mill. He needs to be able to go into another BL's X if he wanted to do something kind of crazy.
Training into
like a 7-fold
here.
cluster.
So
yeah, nothing to mill.
Well, this is the one that on. Oh.
Oh, EX 2 BLs.
Okay. Just debating that. We'll go. Ooh, that's the. Woo. That's the 3v3
one, no?
That's the 3v. Yeah, I think 3v3 BT2 BLs. Interesting. I guess maybe we're rethinking rethinking that.
I think Ante's trying to see if there's a way out of this turn, but I think the problem is he's one memory short of being able to keep turn and doing something.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of has him cooked. Yeah. Yeah, just too much wall.
Too much
wall. Ante was right there, but it's just too hard to break through.
Do you feel like there would have been any... I don't know what was in Ante's hand, but like if there was a BL's ace, do you think there would have been any benefit to just hard slamming that guy and being like, let me put 2 cards back in deck?
It looked like it wasn't in his hand. I think he had all of them in his trash. So
gotcha.
Otherwise, with where his memory was at, probably not realistically.
Probably wouldn't change much. It just probably would draw things
he
out
just
a
passed over
little
way
bit.
too much memory. Another Shakkou would get set up. Magna X would be able to just go in and do a bunch of damage. Like it would just be a bad spot. Like I think it'd just be trying to fight a losing battle.
Yeah.
Which is just tough, but it happens, right? Like that's just kind of how the game goes sometimes with where the cards lie.
Yeah, we saw Ante really ramp up, like in terms of tempo, like mid game, but like the beginning was a little like slow. Like the mills just weren't milling, which you would ideally want to see.
Yeah, he wasn't hitting the ideal gambas right out the gate, which in this current state of the game you kind of need to.
Yeah, Ayamako's not bad. Ayamako's not bad at all. Picking up a Beel's X. You say goodbye to a Death Slinger, but I mean this is not a bad setup at all. Not a bad setup. And speaking of not bad setup, Eric also has a pretty good start with the Tamer out there.
You have to get Cody and a Armadillo in the back. Yeah, the Ayamako is a really good, like if you can see it turn 1 to kind of start your plays, it's just so much gas for the rest of that game.
All right, Balmon, will you hit? Well, oh, okay. Oh. All right. I mean, those aren't too bad. Those aren't too bad at all. You get to play out an Imp, which will do some search. You have the Blast Mode, which in theory would have popped something, but nothing to pop, obviously, on Eric's board.
Right. It's a bit of an unfortunate mill there this early.
Okay. Picking up an Ayamako off the Imp hit, but that's about it. Now, the scary part here is that if Eric can do something here, there's a potential for him to...
He clears board.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Kilo can clear that Imp on. And then he can go Shakkou, Digivolve, and Taunt, and then just force it to swing and pop. Which is a bit tough. Yep,
So
there's the
Kilo.
Kilo.
Now we should pay 2 there. And that'll go ahead. Oh, Angemon effect. Shroop.
Alright, is it that right? That just stuns, I forgot.
It just stuns it, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Angemon does draw 1.
Get rid of the Balmon there, yeeting it into security. And we do pass turn, so the Imp does live, but unfortunately, I mean...
It's not really going to do much. I think
much
he got stunned off of Shackou's effect. I have to assume Eric probably chose to stun that. I didn't really see where he pointed to.
Like here, you probably just Evo back, set up another Ayamako, call it a day.
Yeah, you basically just get ready to kind of just go in a lot harder on this next turn.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we see the EX10 Balmon versus Wizardmon. We end up picking up the Balmon. Sending another wizard to bot deck. I think that's 2 that we've gone through, but I mean, not bad. 2 Ayamakos is a lot of gas. That is for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does Eric do here? We drop a Sepia. Sepia will go ahead, pick up. Looks like we're debating Ankylo Shakkou. Pick up Ankylo. Or not Ankylo, Armadillo.
Or Armadillo, yeah.
And then chokes Ante to 1. But as we've seen, if BLs can hit the casino, which part 1 of that casino is the imp.
Oh, that's actually a huge mill. That's a huge mill getting that
pretty
EX10
solid.
imp to pop the Pata. That's really nice. Okay. Does Ante have the ability to go up a line, though? I think... do we have a wizard in hand?
Oh, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me we don't have a wizard. Oh, there's a wizard.
He does. Yeah, he has the a wizard. And then he has a Beelzemon as well. So I think you just have to try and do your best to stack the deck in your favor as you do these plays.
Right.
So we just swing the Impmon here. Gets the check through. It's an Ange.
Oh.
We will training. Interesting.
I think maybe we're afraid that we weren't gonna... Because I think it's just the memory gain wizard. So the memory gain wizard would probably just kind of chill. I mean, yes, you would keep memory.
Putting it on the camera. Sorry. It's just so funny watching him do that. Anyway.
So that imp.
Okay, collision.
Yeah, we'll just end up passing away. I mean, another thing I would also consider too, if Ante is not confident in that stack, you do have 6 security, and there's no way that Shakkou in its current iteration is gonna OTK you. So you might as well just like make sure you're ready to go and have that one big play. Only problem is here, big guy's out, and that big guy is a problem.
Magnex hits the field. I think Ante was counting his trash to see if he had enough cards to BL's Ace Evo there. That's why he was checking why we put the Impmon back on the board for a second. Because if he could have BL's Ace, if he did have 20 in trash to BL's Ace there, or if he opted to, he could have really messed up Eric's day.
Oh, okay.
Hey, would you just drop it?
Go ahead and put 2 cards. Looks like we're debating that EX2 BLs. Blast mode, maybe. We're going to do Wizard and the EX2 BLs. And that'll go ahead and de-digi the Shakkou.
I have to... Never mind. I've answered my own question. Okay, so yeah, Ante just still looking through. I think that's...
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, the imp on mill will pop. What's going on? So we're choosing. Looks like we're taking it back and just gonna be doing the wizard.
I'm
and
adjusting what he's
the
gonna mill.
Yeah. It's locals. I think they're just adjusting it. So yeah.
Because he does the Digivolve first.
Go ahead and mill. Gain the memory off a wizard. Go EX2 BLs. Spit out the imp X. Looks like
you should not be able to spit out impacts off of EX2 BLs. He only spits out Impmon specifically.
Yeah.
Yes. So a little bit of a misplay here, but like we said, just locals.
And I don't think Ante's he hasn't played BLs in a hot second.
No.
He's been on that purple hybrid and rocks train, if I'm not mistaken.
Masty as well. He's been playing a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. But Eric does play out a Patamon. Does a little bit of Citron Insecurity and drops another Sepia. Curious as to why we didn't swing with Magna.
Yeah, I feel like now is the time to start chipping with Magna.
Yeah, because you really need to be doing some damage. Otherwise, now Magna technically is now...
Oh, no, he got the protection because the Pata he played. Pata Search Security.
I probably still would have swung. But we do set up the mills here. setting up a Death Slinger and a Wizardmon, getting to memory on top of what we gained with the Iron Mako. So we're cooking now. We go Ballmon, go ahead and mill EX2 BLs. Go ahead and do some more shenanigans.
I think Ante's angle here is basically to just get enough bodies on board to just outpace
100%.
Eric, and then just burn security with a good BLX play,
100%.
and then just go for game from there.
That's a very solid strat against Magna, is that if you can just wide board, there's only so many times it can restand and block.
Right.
So that's really your best strategy there, is to overwhelm them with a bunch of bodies, which is why Nume back in the heyday was such a good counter pick for Magna X meta, right?
Yeah. So we do give the Psych -1 to the Magna. We do go ahead and gain a memory. We're able to pop a body, and then it's a scramble that gets milled off of that after the fact. Eric does have to block here, which means we will get to spit out a Beelzemon, which we can spit out the Rush BLs. Pretty sure we have it in there. This one was, I saw it before.
Oh, that's a start. That's BT2.
Okay, on for the BT2 one instead.
No, it's in hand. The Rush BLs is in hand there.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, so nothing we can do about that.
But I mean, to your point, I mean, just building up a board state. I mean, Magna is not going to be able to crush you through 7 checks here. We'll go BLX, like you said. This will go ahead and mill 1, 2 security.
Yep, burns 2. I think the only things that can swing here now is that BL's X.
Right.
And Eric did not use his all turns effect to restand.
Yeah, that's always a tough stare down with Magna, is that, like, trying to make sure that you sequence your attacks appropriately so that you don't accidentally catch yourself in a little bit of an oopsie and end up proccing effects unnecessarily. We're looking at that calling, which I'm wondering if we're looking to just maybe pick up another Beel's X.
Yeah, so
Pop an imp. Pick up a wizard.
Grab here.
X and a blast mode. Okay. Go Wizard X. Wizard X effect. We'll go ahead and mill. Ooh, clutch Death Slinger mill there to save turn.
Yep, good bit of memory.
And since we milled, we'll gain the memory there off of the BLs. Go BLs X. That'll mill the rest. Wow.
Burns rest security. Now we choose to restand, but
okay, Mal might be a little bit too late because this wizard will go ahead and swing. Has to block here and should be able to just swing.
Can that Imp X swing though? Yeah, that can, because that's the one that got played out off of. Yeah.
All right.
That does work.
Not bad.
That does work.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot about BLs, but I mean here, right? Like, I know this is a Shakkou list, but we highlighted a Magna X list previously on Deck Check, I think a couple weeks back. And I mean, the deck, because it's immune, is definitely a sleeper. Kind of like, almost gives me like good old Leviah vibes, right? Like good old Faithful. Like people are like, you know what?
Yeah,
let's just go back to it.
It's a card that I think literally cannot be power crept because it is already, it's like always going to be in a state where it's just super strong. And anytime Vmon, like V Armors or Magnamon receive support, he's going to instantly just become usable again. Like it's a hard card to beat. It's his viability just comes from the meta that he's in.
Right. And oh my gosh, that's a double Iron Mako right there.
That's pretty good. That is a pretty solid start.
That's a very solid Impmon in the back too.
Okay.
Angemon draw.
Yeah.
Pop the boost. Maybe slam down an Armadillo. Yeah. Slam down Armadillo.
Yeah, some search.
Pick up. Looked like a Shakkou. BT-23 Shakkou. We have the right piece. Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, hard Evo into a Shakkou. Ooh!
That's tough. Oof. Well, you don't love to see it necessarily.
I don't love to see it, but there are ways to bring him back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A lot of memory we're gonna gain here, and we're gonna pop a level 4 lower. So yeah, we're gonna mill 2, gain a memory. Yeah, we'll pop the armadillo.
Not bad. Go
And
Balmon, mill another 3. Rivals, there you go. He's back. Beel's X is back and active next turn again. That's a very gentle transfer of the Balmons. Pick up a BL's 8. Oh, God. Well, that's solid. Evo for 3. Go ahead and mill. Mill a no. Oh, my God. Double EX2 BLs.
I think, unless I missed something, Ante might have gained 2 extra memory that he shouldn't have.
I wasn't paying attention. Was it from the Tamers unnecessary?
Never mind, no. I think
No?
I thought he gained the memory off the Tamers already, but I think maybe I'm just tripping. I think I'm tripping. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. Yeah, did go rush BLs.
We don't have the 10. We can't de-digivolve. Can we?
Correct, I believe so. I think it's 10.
Ooh! Well, there's a Magna X, but this guy does not have an armor in the stack, so unfortunately this is just a big guy. Is a blocker, but that's all he got. Blocker and armor purge. Yep. We'll go ahead and rivals here to pick up a Beel's X. Go ahead, swing with BLs. Do the BLs thingy-mabobbers to go ahead and start
all
milling.
The mills. Not hitting any targets that we want to see. Let's check.
Training to go wizard. Interesting. Debating if we want to Iron Mako here. So yeah, we'll put those 2 up on top. Suspend the 2 Tamers.
Those are perfect picks.
Yeah. Go here. Oh my. Okay. So another Deathslinger in there. Gain the memory back. Go ahead, swing.
One thing Ante keeps accidentally doing, you can draw for the Evo first, and then you use Iron Mako's effect to place cards on top.
Yeah.
So you don't just draw the card you just put there.
Beel's X. This will go ahead and mill another security.
You just play calling, pop the Beel's X, and Eric scoops.
Oh, he scoops. Okay.
Might have been time as well.
Yeah, because I think this was towards the end, and both players are playing pretty quickly at the end, so...
Yeah.
It
was about 51 minutes normally, so it probably was time, and Eric probably just said, scooped, you got it. This is what it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
I mean, the Magnax was probably doing...
mid-action.
Magnax was doing big damage, but he wasn't immune. There's ways to deal with it. He's only doing... what, 1 check realistically? 2 checks?
Even then, big damage is a big maybe, because if he hits a single Deathslinger or a
Rivals
Barrage, he's back down to being a Shakkou after the armor purge, and then he's just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But no, I mean, I thought this was fun. Game 2 was a really, really good back and forth. You know, maybe some slight cleaning up in terms of effects and resolution of stuff, but the dialogue back and forth was pretty neat to watch, and Ante had a pretty neat play to kind of clinch game 2, at least at the very end.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Eric also highlighting a different variant to Shakkou, which was neat. I didn't expect to see the armor variant because I kind of assumed it was just going to be another DNA Shakkou list that, like, similar to what Jorge was brewing with like your typical level 4s, but to see a Magna X top end was pretty neat, like an armor Shakkou.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to see, because that list was running around a while back. When we were getting all those armor forms initially, people were starting to mess around with that, but it looks like it's, you know, you have newer cards that help a lot, but it still suffers from a lot of the same issues of just like, it's just hard to stay on the board.
Right.
There's just so much removal, and if you don't see the right pieces in the right order, it's, you know, it's a DNA deck, right? So you just kind of get stuck in a weird spot.
Right. So no, it's definitely interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as we did. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And hopefully we catch y'all on the next video. Bye.
Bye.